Okay, so I try to revisit what I'm trying to say because I can't not. I'm trying to lay off all these horrible similes and metaphors because I keep saying the word like because what is this? An IG? A girl who relies everything on Instagram and whatnot? So yeah, try to like as I said it, accidentally say it, but it's just try to lay off not saying anything metaphorically. So yeah, and then that moral is horrible verbal communication because the main subject is that is okay is trying to eat community response because as we all know throughout the entire heyday of Modern Warfare it's that the devs just do nothing. Why? Yeah, because I'm just super frustrated by everything that they've done throughout the entire heyday to the point where it's been it's been 6 months now, and and Cold War is about to come out in a few weeks. So yeah, and then whatnot. So what? Because that's my main subject, and then the original concept for like the first, as I annoyingly say it, my main concept was to talk about how my monolithic setup was a little bit of null and void and whatnot. So I decided to experiment by just simply just seeing, and you know what, meh, just deal with the slightly lesser range and whatnot because every time you shoot someone, you're within the range that you should not even worry about. The only time you should worry is when playing satellite or the ground war map. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. So as I said, because because the whole issue of horrible communication, verbal communication, is that this is all kindergarten bullshit. Seriously, that a grown ass guy who's about to be in his 30s and whatnot, who's about to be in his 30s, can't seem to fucking say anything right. And we wonder why community colleges have basic skills classes because some people still need to do that, and you'd be surprised how many stupid people are can't understand the concept of, well, actually not understand the concept, can't understand the and cannot cannot not respond to the question what is 1 plus 1. So yeah, uh, that's how stupid people are these days and whatnot, despite their age, and why we have a basic skills holes. Yeah, so and for some odd reason, despite what people say, every time I take these English classes, this is back when I was in school, is that I quote unquote found it fun, because that way I can somewhat say to something to someone slightly better, but all of my college education patient skills have been just minuscule, and then also with the aid of like, as I said it, as I said, with also maybe a tutor that the class says that you need a sheet to point out of proof that you took that because it's 20% of your grade. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. And then because the original concept that I was rambling earlier was that looking back to when it was 2010 and people were suggesting ideas for Black Ops 1 is that the devs IW tried to do something for Modern Warfare 2, but nope, they did nothing except implement black. Actually, no. Yeah, implement either the stupid bare bones mode or, and that's probably it because I'm still annoyed that the the noob tubes are the main nuisance along with the hackers. And then after that, looking back to when they they were making Black Ops 1 is that every single idea that was implemented because thanks to us on insisting Treyarch. So yeah, that's why people like Treyarch products, is because they bothered to listen. And well, with the exception that is of stupid Second Chance, FAMAS, AUG, and Ghost. And then what happened was that during the last attempt I tried to say was the reason why I even did well despite the game was during my Black Ops 1 spam, because back in 2017, despite the game being 7 years old, is because the tryhards are still there that don't seem to understand the concept of fun, yet I somehow played smart. And that's how I was able to even do well and whatnot. Also, during the last commentary, I mentioned was I wish we had a Blackbird and whatnot, which that was a huge crutch as well because it helps increase your awareness by a million. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. And then what else is there? Oh, when during the previous attempt I said was when IW tried to even respond to anything, is that Robert Bowling was all, yeah, we're gonna do something, but nope, nothing happens. And then after that he leaves during Modern Warfare 3's heyday, and then they replace someone with someone else during Ghost's heyday. But what? I mean, I played Ghost during the heyday, but I don't even remember what they even did. So yeah, that's a bit of a nuisance. So, and then the previous attempt was on explaining about poor communication skills. Is just some stupid person, especially a girl, was all like, I see you talking into a microphone with full energy and emotion to all your friends and whatnot, and then, but whenever you talk to someone you know at school, and then, or you talk to a coworker, and you're all like sitting here, you act like you got lobotomized or something, and you're just now a zombie for the rest of your life. And I'm seeing here, the reason I talk to my friends with full emotion and energy is because it's simple. I just know them. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about it, because looking back to all the times where I've played search with them and whatnot, all our verbal communications are the reason why we both had fun times despite talking shit to the enemies and winning the matches overall. So yeah, that's the reason why verbal communication is a key and whatnot. And then, so yeah, that's all I gotta say. But nowadays, it's like, is that the only way we can talk to each other is through Discord, because they all either sold their video games, or they just have a broken microphone. So yeah, that's really it. So yeah, that's really it, all I gotta say on throughout this commentary, because I did have a bit more snippets of around this area, but looking back to what I said, I'm glad that I decided to revisit and not talk like a stupid girl on Instagram. So yeah, that's all. Because I recall like I recall one of my Ghost commentaries. What happened was that I kept saying it horribly and whatnot. So which when was that? Oh, back in 2016. 2016. And sitting here, it's best to try and do everything twice. So because I don't know why I keep doing these one takes. So yeah. So that's all I gotta say, because that's gonna be it for the finally it for the match. So that I have one more match to go on Rambling just before Cold War officially releases. So yeah, and then that's it for the map. And then along with, if you've been seeing the vids I've been posting, is I'm actually starting my Need for Speed The Run walkthrough of all things. So yeah, and then after that, no, The Run, then hopefully maybe buy Cold War when it's cheap, but obviously buying it on launch would be a horrible idea. So we gotta see the exploits first.